How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, and today we're diving into everything new coming to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium in July. We've got a seriously strong lineup this month with massive RPGs, chaotic co-op, city builders, nostalgic PS1 gems, and even something for the kids. Whether you're playing solo, teaming up online, or just revisiting some retro chaos, there's something here for every type of player. And if you're wondering about trophy difficulty or how long it takes to get the platinum, I've got all that info listed down in the description. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and every one of you helps me get there. So let's break it all down game by game. Starting with a big one, Cyberpunk 2077 has been added to PlayStation Plus Extra as of today. If you've been holding off since launch, now's the time to jump in. CD Projekt Red has done a complete overhaul of nearly every system. Police AI, perks, combat, and progression have all been reworked, and the game finally plays like the immersive, futuristic RPG it was always meant to be. It's not just fixed, it's actually great now with slick shooting, deep builds, and dense storytelling across Night City. And if you enjoy it, the Phantom Liberty expansion adds even more with a whole new district, a spy thriller storyline, and Idris Elba stepping in as your new contact. It's dark, stylish, and finally lives up to the hype. On July 22nd, Abiotic Factor joins the lineup just in time for its 1.0 launch. This is a co-op survival crafting game with serious Half-Life energy. You and your friends play as scientists trapped in a massive underground research facility after a dimensional catastrophe turns the labs into monster-infested corridors. Instead of just shooting your way out, you'll be crafting makeshift tools, unlocking new sections of the complex, and working together to survive. It mixes that SCP-style weirdness with moments of absurd comedy, like shoving sandwiches into a microwave while your teammate is getting vaporized by a floating jellyfish in the next room. It's smart, chaotic, and if you're into survival sims, this one's worth keeping on your radar. Now, let's talk about July 15th, the biggest drop of the month. First up is Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, and if you missed this one earlier this year, you're not alone, but it deserves a second chance. It's a narrative-driven action RPG from Don't, the team behind Life is Strange, but with much heavier combat and fantasy horror elements. You play as Red and Antia, lovers and ghost hunters who get pulled into a colonial-era mystery filled with curses, spirits, and moral decisions that actually matter. The twist? Antia dies early on and becomes a ghost herself. From there, it's part love story, part exorcist revenge tale, and the choices you make about who lives, who dies, and who gets banished can dramatically reshape the world. The combat has you swapping between the physical and spiritual planes, and while it's not super deep, it's stylish and satisfying, especially when the narrative stakes get high. If you've got kids, or if you're just a sucker for charming animation, Bluey the video game is also joining on the 15th. This is a low-stakes, family-friendly co-op game that lets you play as Bluey, Bingo, Bandit, and Chili across 4 original stories. The gameplay is simple: explore, solve mini puzzles, collect stickers, and play pretend, but what it nails is the feel of the show. The humor, the heart, and the moments of imagination that turn an ordinary living room into a pirate ship or jungle temple. It's short, it's wholesome, and for younger players, it's a great entry point into gaming. Plus, there's full voice acting from the show's cast, so it feels like a playable episode. You can actually check out my full playthrough on the channel. On the other side of the spectrum, Planet Zoo brings a whole different kind of challenge. If you've played Zoo Tycoon or Planet Coaster, you know what to expect here, but Planet Zoo pushes the simulation to the next level. It's all about building and managing your dream zoo with an insane amount of detail. You'll customize habitats down to the last rock, monitor animal behavior and welfare, balanced guest satisfaction and conservation goals, and handle everything from ticket pricing to animal breeding programs. The game offers a ton of depth with sandbox, challenge, and career modes that let you play at your own pace. And yes, you can absolutely spend hours perfecting a single exhibit for a single giraffe. It's that kind of game. Next up, Risk of Rain 2, one of the best roguelike co-op shooters out there, is finally coming to PlayStation Plus Extra on July 15th. Unlike the original, which was 2D, this sequel made the jump to 3D and brought the same frantic energy with it. Every run starts with you landing on a mysterious planet and gradually collecting items that stack and stack and stack. Eventually, you're so overpowered you're summoning lightning storms every second, launching homing missiles while sprinting, and reducing bosses to dust in seconds. It's a game of momentum where the longer you survive, the harder things get, but also the more ridiculous your build becomes. And with 4-player co-op, it's one of the most fun games to play with friends, especially when the chaos kicks in. Then there's Tropico 6, which puts you in the role of El Presidente, the lovable and sometimes corrupt dictator of a tropical island nation. Part city builder, part political simulator, this series has always had a sharp satirical edge, and this entry expands everything. You'll juggle tourism, trade, espionage, and diplomacy while trying to keep your people happy or at least quiet. You can build on multiple islands, set up spy networks, rewrite history, and tweak every aspect of your government, from election speeches to tax laws. It's one of those games where you can lose hours without realizing it, especially once you start laying out perfect beach resorts or micromanaging your cigar exports for maximum profit. Another heavy hitter landing on the 15th is New World Aeternum. This is Amazon's MMO reimagined for console players, and it's not just a port. The UI, controls, and combat have all been rebuilt for gamepad, and this edition includes the full base game, all post-launch updates, and the massive Rise of the Angry Earth expansion. It's a solid mix of PvE, PvP, crafting, and exploration set in a mysterious supernatural land inspired by colonial folklore. Whether you want to run dungeons with friends, build a trading empire, or just roam around chopping down trees and skinning wolves, Aeternum has something for you. And now that it's coming to console, it's got a chance to hit a whole new audience, or bring back players who bounced off the PC launch. Now for the premium tier editions, starting with Twisted Metal 3. This one is pure PlayStation nostalgia. Over-the-top car combat with ridiculous weapons, crazy arenas, and a roster of characters that could only exist in the late 90s. It's not the most polished game, and the controls haven't aged gracefully, but the charm is still there. Whether you're firing napalm across rooftops or trying to escape a sentient ice cream truck, it's a reminder of a time when gaming was just pure, chaotic fun. Twisted Metal 4 builds on that chaos with bigger explosions, more cars, and levels that feel like they were designed by a 13-year-old hopped up on energy drinks. And I mean that in the best way. It's got even more personality than its predecessor, with destructible environments and weapons that are equal parts hilarious and devastating. And, of course, Sweet Tooth gets his own throne. These two are perfect for a nostalgia trip or a night of couch multiplayer mayhem. So that's everything coming to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium this month. Whether you're into RPGs, city building, survival crafting, or just want to blast clowns with missiles in a PS1 classic, July's lineup delivers. Let me know which one you're most excited for in the comments, or if there's something you were hoping to see but didn't. And as always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I can keep doing this. Catch you next time.